Hello everybody, this is Elisha Keating from WisdomSeekers.net, and if it says Akas is on the .net, this is my logo, Phoenix Rampant, Phoenix Rising, and I am coming back after having turned out to be a bit more surgery than I anticipated. I thought it was a 20-minute surgery, and it's closer to 2 hours, and the pain level is fine. But the nausea, I had a lot of trouble with the nausea after. It turns out I'm extremely susceptible to the anesthesia. So I spent the last week and a half basically sleeping because, but I have my hand back. I have the brace, and I can move the tip of my thumb. I can move my hands. I just have to be very careful and not overuse the thumb area. And no jackhammering, as the physiotherapist told me, because of vibrations, and I forget what the other thing was, because the vibration one stuck in my mind a little bit more. So I am healing, and I'm feeling quite well, or good. So this is for July. No, we're in August. Yeah, we're in August. This is for August 4th, 2023. And we'll see what it has to say. I haven't even looked at the cards since the 31st of July. No, it's longer than that ago, because it's only the 3rd. See, like I've been missing in action for the last, I think it's 9 days. So I am back. We'll see if I'm back. All right, the first two cards are the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is a card that I particularly like because it shows that you've put in the effort. You've worked hard to overcome whatever problems you've had. And usually that, when we get the Three of Pentacles, it's a card of not being respected enough. So you've worked hard enough that people are now at a stage where you should be respected. They will hear you and make sure you have something worthwhile saying, actually. But you can be heard now. So I would go with the light workers. It's time for you to stand up. It's time for you to speak your mind. Don't fudge it. But don't overemphasize it. And that it also has to do, it's a pentacle, so it's a money card. So what we're doing now should start generating more abundance. I'm going with abundance over money. Though at this point we still need money to create abundance. But there's other ways that we can create abundance ultimately. I mean, why am I saying that? Because the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card of imagining your future, thinking your future into existence. And why are you thinking your future into existence? Because that's how we do it. How we think is what we do to attract attention to our energy. And when the subconscious hears, we want this, and we put it in a positive present tense, not future tense, and not negative, because subconscious cannot hear the future, can only hear now, cannot hear negatives. So when you want something, you say, I have chosen for my future, the future now, that I want a big house, or I want a ranch, or I want a new vehicle, one that will last a long time and take few repairs. All right, things like that. Positive now, now. And I recommend that if you're feeling negative and no, I'm not good enough, don't go there, because you will bring forward the I'm not good enough, and you are good enough. We're all good enough. Believe it or not, we are all worthy of what we've chosen to do. How we see ourselves has a lot to do with why and how we are moving forward in this life, trying to create something new for ourselves in a positive way. And one of the ways to do that, and I've said this many times, is the three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is taking responsibility for our own actions. That's basically going, so when that person did this, it made me feel badly. Why did I feel badly when he or she said something that I didn't like? What's in me that's creating the obstacle? Because it's always in you. It's not outside of you. It may appear to be outside of you, but it's something that you have pulled into you so that you can release it and go forward. And one of the things is, you want to see the Judgment card, is you want to be pulled into the light. You want to be aware. You want to be aware that of what you're seeing, what you're dealing with is truth. And how do you know if it's truth? There's a part of you, your heart, usually your heart will go, this feels right, this doesn't. Oh, there's something niggling that doesn't feel right. I don't know that I trust it. All right, so these things are part and parcel of what's happening. We need to be confident and sure in ourselves. We need to know that when we speak the truth, it feels like the truth. And if there's a part of you that goes, I'm not sure, step back until you know for sure. It's very important. Another part of what it is the Seven of Wands. It's being confident and self-assured within your own energy, within your own being. Am I capable of doing this? And with you go, I'm not sure. Then you step back and look, why am I not sure? What is there about me that says, no, I can't do this? Because if you know that this is the right answer, if you know that you've put in the effort, then you should feel confident and be very capable with dealing with life situations. So if you go, it doesn't feel right, well, there can be a few answers. It could be that you need to clear something up. Could be that it's not yet the right time to move forward in this energy. And the universe is going, slow down, bud. We have other things that need to happen first before this can happen. So we want to learn to listen to ourselves. And when we learn to listen to ourselves, that is how we listen to the universe. The universe talks to us through us by telling us, this feels good, this feels not so good. And yes, there are times you're going to be terribly afraid, and it is still the right thing to do. It's learning to hear that little minute yes or no that tells you this feels right, this feels wrong. It's very difficult, honestly, and I make mistakes still, because there's things that happen in my life that terrify me, and I think, do I really want this? And I'll find all the excuses I can not to. But I also happen to know it's the right thing to say yes to. So what do? You just take your courage, walk through the fear, because the fear is like a veil. When you're on this side of it, it's huge, it's humongous. When you walk through the veil on this side, and it's that thin, you go, oh, I don't know what I was afraid of. That's fine. It is the Hierophant. It is a huge healing event to learn how to trust yourself clearly. When you learn how to hear yourself and know that what you're saying is the right thing, it is a huge healing event. Allow it to come into your life. Question yourself constantly. That's something that's important, because we live on the razor's edge. And it's very easy to fall off the razor's edge. It's not a big deal to fall off the razor's edge. You just pick yourself up and start over again. Maybe 10 feet back. But it doesn't matter, because the outcome of the race is assured. We are going to reach enlightenment. Individually, as a planet, it is self-assured. Whether we do it now, 10 years from now, or 10 lifetimes from now is irrelevant. The fact is, it's already a done deal. All right, so I'm going to end with, you put in the effort, you're going to reap the rewards, but try to do it with a light heart. This is flying high, but staying grounded. And grounded is one of my mantras. Stay grounded. And allow yourself to be happy. Being spiritual is fine. It's good. Basically it is. Don't forget that being spiritual is also being happy and in joy. Self-joy, joy for the world. Doesn't matter. All right? Namaste. Namasko. Love you, and you I do love.